in shock. I am in shock. The Indiana Fever just beat the Aces. The first win for the Indiana Fever against the Las Vegas Aces since I was 22 years old. Aces MVP to refs, Fever's MVP and Alyssa Smith. You're not wrong. You're not wrong.
One rebound, one whistle, and the entire trajectory of a franchise hangs in the balance. This isn't just a game, people. This is about respect. This is about a rookie fighting for her moment and a team clawing back from the abyss, only to have victory nearly ripped away by a whistle that failed them.
And Asia Whistle Wilson. My God, you see how many free throws that lady had? Oh my God, on the stat sheet she had basically 30 points, but all the free throws this woman got, man, they tried their best to keep the Aces in the game, man, but it didn't matter. It didn't matter, man. They destroyed the Aces. About freaking time the Fever finally beats the Aces, man, and without Caitlin Clark.
June 30th, 2025. Michelob Ultra Arena. The Indiana Fever. Written off, doubted, buried, are this close to shocking the defending champion Las Vegas Aces. 88-87, 45 seconds left. Heart pounding. Lexi Hull. Yes, Lexi Hull. Skies. Clean rebound secured. And then, this. Contact above the shoulders. A clear reach from behind into the cylinder of a player possessing the ball. Not simultaneous. Not a tie-up. A foul. But what do we hear? Tweet. Jump ball. Jump. Ball. Like Lexi Hull and Asia Wilson were somehow equals in that moment of controlled possession. Like this constitutes a 50-50 ball. The Fever bench erupts in fury. Caitlin Clark's jaw drops. Coach White looks ready to storm the court.
I don't know about frustrations boiling over as more to just like making a point. Well, Caitlin said she got me though, so. One more than that. She just got a bonus.
And by bonus, she was meaning the Commissioner's Cup bonus, which was $49 or $43,000 per player, because the prize pool was $500,000. And apparently, Steph White just was pissed about the officiating. I don't know if it was Asia Wilson's whistle or what.
And across Fever Nation, millions scream at their screens. How? Let's break down why this call wasn't just bad, it was a fundamental failure. Rule 6, Section 4B of the WNBA rulebook is crystal clear. A held ball occurs when opponents have their hands so firmly on the ball that neither can gain possession without undue roughness. Lexi Hull had possession. Two hands, ball secured above her head, Wilson's contact came after. A desperate reach from behind causing Hull to lose control. This isn't a held ball. This is a displacement caused by illegal contact, period. The officials saw entanglement and defaulted to the easy call, the jump ball.
Third. Like I said, the referees were starting to get on the side of the Aces. They were trying to wheel the Aces back in, and Lexi stepped in and sort of killed it. Kelsey Mitchell never took her foot off the gas tonight, by the way. This is the best thing I've seen from Stephanie White all season long. Right here, she was aggravated by the refs already, and in the fourth quarter, 5:35 left, Stephanie White lost her shit on the sideline. She lost her shit. And let me just play this right here, roll it. And you see her just losing it up here. Losing it. And she got teed up right there. And Caitlin Clark loved it.
The wrong call. It robbed the Fever of a critical possession and two potential free throws for Hull. In a one-point game against the Dynasty Aces, that's not a whistle, that's a weapon. This isn't about missing a call. It's about a pattern. Nafisa Collier said it bluntly. I think it's getting worse. Coaches like Cheryl Reeves scream into the void. Until the league admits they have a problem, nothing's changing. Steph White warned us after the Connecticut debacle. Let physicality go unchecked, and this is what happens. Chaos, inconsistency, and players getting robbed. This Hull Wilson play is Exhibit A of a crisis Monty McCutcheon's office refuses to confront. Make no mistake, Asia Wilson is an all-time
This whole
great,
thing, even
a
more
champion,
ridiculous, is
a
how the media
force.
circus
But
unfolded.
greatness
This
isn't
is how the
immunity
media
from
circus
criticism.
unfolded.
This
Practice
play,
yesterday
this
and
was
look-
desperation. This was frustration boiling over as the fever, the young fever, refused to break. Going for the ball, understandable. Launching through holes secured arms from behind, that's not hustle. That's a foul. And it should have been her 5th. Instead, the jump ball gifted the Aces a 50-50 chance to steal the game they were losing. But here's the twist, Fever faithful. Here's why this win resonates like a thunderclap across the WNBA landscape. They survived the robbery. They won anyway, 92-88, against the mighty Aces, on their floor. This wasn't luck. This wasn't a fluke. This was the culmination of a painful, arduous climb, finally finding its rhythm. Look at the pieces clicking. Caitlin Clark, seeing the floor like a 10-year veteran, drawing defenders into the paint before firing lasers to the perimeter. Aaliyah Boston, a fortress inside, outmuscling even Wilson for critical boards. Kelsey Mitchell, ice in her veins on the pull-up. And Lexi Hull, shaking off that injustice to play lockdown defense on the next possession. This is the team we hoped for. The chemistry is tangible. The fight is undeniable. They've weathered the storm of early losses, the media circus, the rookie walls, and emerged tougher, smarter, hungrier. Think about where they were just weeks ago. Blown leads, crushing turnovers, defensive lapses. Now, they close. They execute under fire. They believe. Beating the Aces isn't just another win, it's a declaration. It's proof the process works. Proof that this young core, led by Clark's vision and Boston's heart, isn't just the future. They're a problem for the present. The rhythm isn't coming, it's here. Loving this Fever fight, seeing the grit, the passion, the justice they deserve. Stay with us. We're breaking down every clutch play, every tactical masterstroke from Coach White, and exposing the officiating flaws the league must fix. Smash that subscribe button and hit the bell. Don't miss a second of our Fever coverage as they push for the playoffs. Let's show the WNBA where the real energy is. The officiating shadow looms large, though. Commissioner Engelbert's response? No winning team ever complains about officiating. Scoffs. That's dismissive. That's dangerous. We have referees working WNBA games part-time, juggling NCAA gigs that pay more, getting inconsistent training between leagues, then thrown into the fastest-growing, most scrutinized women's league on earth. How is that sustainable? How does that breed consistency? Until the league invests in full-time, properly compensated officials focused solely on the WNBA's unique speed and physicality, these controversies will keep exploding. The players deserve it. The coaches deserve it. The fans deserve it. So where does this leave us? The Indiana Fever didn't just beat the Las Vegas Aces. They overcame adversity, a hostile crowd, and a critical officiating error that would have shattered lesser teams. They showed resilience. They showed growth. They showed the heart of a contender taking shape. Lexi Hull's stolen rebound call. It remains a stark reminder of the work the league must do. But the Fever's victory? It's a beacon, a signal fire. The rhythm isn't just picked up. It's building to a crescendo. The message is clear. Underestimate this Fever team at your peril. The fight is on, and they're just getting started. They fought the giants. They faced injustice, and they emerged victorious. This is more than a win. This is the beginning. This is Fever basketball. They stole Lexi Hull's rebound, but they couldn't steal her fight. They doubted this team's heart, but they couldn't break it. The Indiana Fever didn't just beat the Aces. They stared down a dynasty, survived a robbery in broad daylight, and proved they belong in the elite. But this isn't the peak. This is the spark. The rhythm is building, the pieces are locking in, and the league, they're watching nervously. Because when the whistle fails, when the odds stack, when the world says, wait your turn, this Fever team doesn't wait. They take. The call was wrong. The win was right. And the message is clear. Indiana isn't coming. They're here. And they're just getting started.